is safe.
Alright, hello everybody. I'm gonna show you guys my build that gets the job done fairly easy. A little squishy, but you can land your shots before they land theirs. Hopefully they're not wearing Nomad or Pred, possibly Alpha Bridge 2, and you should get the job done pretty easily. I don't know who that guy is, I don't know what he's doing. That's police hat, bro. Anyway, let's get to it. So you can see 8.1k firearms, 4.98 or 4.9k stamina, and bare minimum electronics. So, show you guys my weapons. I'm running dual houses, both optimized maxed. One has responsive, well, the first one has vicious and responsive, and of course card counter. Can't speak. The second one has responsive and unforgiving. I recommend using responsive and unforgiving because that they go together so well. If you have good crit chance, you won't have to worry about having vicious on this one like I do. But anyway, talents or attachments I'm using for the first one. I have a C79 scope that has crit damage, crit chance, and optimal range. Has the highest I think you can go for crit damage and crit chance on the site. I have an extended mag, 120% magazine size, 4% critical hit damage, and 5.60 red fire, giving me 897 RPM. I have a small grip with 19 critical hit damage, 5% reload speed, and 2.50 stability. And then I have a loud vent break, which 9%, 19 crit hit damage, 3% crit hit chance, and 2% accuracy. And the second one, basically the same, more or less. C79 scope again, 16 crit damage, 13 crit chance, 6% headshot damage. I think that's why that one hits more, because whenever I land headshots on it, it does a little bit more damage. And then I have the extended mag, which is crit chance and crit damage, 3% and 4%, with 120% magazine size, so basic, or base RPM. Then I have a small grip on it, that's 18% critical hit damage, 2% accuracy, and 4.50% reload speed. Loud vent break, wish I just had 3% crit chance instead of 2.50, but 19 crit damage, 5.5 headshot damage, and 2.5 critical hit chance. Now, go to my first house, go to character, critical hit chance 58%. That's really good, even though it has vicious on it, but that's still really good. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing why it doesn't matter whether I have vicious on this build or not. And then critical hit damage 121. That's good too. Most people say that's garbage, but most people can't get their critical hit damage above 110, so I'm proud of myself. And headshot damage 50%, and no one cares about that. Accuracy 2%, stability 2%, range 58. Yeah, yada yada yada. SMG damage bonus 12%. As you can see, max health not too good. 274,000. It's not too good. Armor 8%. Metagauge 33.50% weapon damage. Health regeneration 13.7. Hold on one second. Alright, I am back. Let's continue. 3 resistance, 0%, which is bad, but it wouldn't matter going against a pred. 33% blind death resistance, 0%, 17% disorient resistance, 33 disrupt resistance, and 33 shock resistance. I really want to get the shock resistance up more because people have been using a lot of shock turrets more lately. Um, yeah, that's it. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys why I don't need to have a vicious on this. One moment. Okay, savage gloves. Oh yeah, savage gloves. Oh, a lot of people don't use this on builds, which is fairly dumb. A 7% crit chance against targets out of cover. It helps a lot, man. Even though the firearms isn't all what it could be. See, it's not that much of a difference, but it's not all what it could be. It's still pretty good. Gives me that extra 7% crit chance. That way, if I do lose a segment of my health, I still basically lost 3% of it. So I'm still running. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Still running about 55% crit chance. So, and then this is optional. Have a pulse that gives you crit chance and crit damage. You don't really need it. You got a booster shot. Of course, the heals aren't really too good, but that's not what it's for. It's for damage. So I use a scrambler, but probably recommended that you use a recon pack. The scrambler is good whenever you're trying to like hide. I don't know if it still works good, but oh well. Then I got a recovery link, you know. Let's go over to talents. Adrenaline, you know, typical to use, especially when going against a pred. Helps out a lot. Critical save. That extra damage resistance helps a little. It helps a lot actually. Then you got combat medic. Everyone know what that does. And then you got precision. I don't see a lot of people using precision. I don't know why. Is it that hard to land a headshot? One headshot gives you 10% crit chance. That's better than vicious in my opinion. But that's if you want to use it, you use it. I'm gonna use it because it helps a lot. Let me see. All my gear on here for Banshee is maxed out. Everything's 293. Wish I could get the gloves up to 293, but everything's maxed out. I'm supposed to have some crit chance mods, performance crit chance mods, but anyway, on my gear I'm running firearms mod. Not all of them are max level 267 or max. I don't know how to describe it, but max highest is 261 I think, which is trash, or 265. I can't remember, but it's optional to put firearm mods on here. Still be able to do a lot of damage. Let me see. That's max. Got crit chance on the mass. Critical hit damage. Oh, and that has EDR and health. Recommended to have that health and EDR. Crit damage, ammo capacity. You won't really need to have ammo capacity if you're rogue, because then you get your ammo back every 30 seconds. But this is like God roll stats right here. All I had to do is reroll firearms, thankfully. That's max too. And then my holster is max with crit chance. So yeah, that's my Banshee build. Huh? What are you talking about? I didn't want to play Blackout. I don't like Blackout. Blackout is trash. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 in general is not even that good.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
I'm being honest. With card counter, it'd probably be close to 30k, and then have the responsive on this, so still pretty good.